Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing all the products that you need for summer 2023. These are all things that I use every single day and that I really can not live without. And there's kind of like a little bit of everything. I have some makeup, skincare, and some body care, and just like a little bit of everything that you would want for summer. And I did get this video idea from Sophie Murray. I love all of her videos, so definitely go check out her channel too. But I'm just gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna start with makeup because that's kind of what I have the most of. So these two products I just talked about in my last everyday makeup video that I just posted. These are the Say Glowy Super Gel, and this one's in the shade Sun Glow and this one's in the shade Star Glow. They just have two different shades and I have both of them, and I like to mix them both together, and it just makes the prettiest shade. If you're more like fair toned, then you could probably just get away with doing just the original like Star Glow one. And if you have more of a darker skin tone, then this one would obviously be a good choice. But I love mixing them. It just gives like a really pretty glow for summer. I use both of these when I'm not wearing makeup and when I'm doing like a no makeup look, or I'm just not wearing any makeup at all. They work really well under makeup. I'm not sure if they're like actually a makeup primer, but I love using them as a primer, and I feel like it just really keeps my foundation or whatever I'm using on top, like just keeps everything in place. So I really love this, and I also love wearing them on no makeup days. It just adds like the perfect glow to my skin right before I put on sunscreen. And then this is another primer that I really like. I also just talked about this in my everyday makeup video, but this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Everyone uses this. I feel like there are two different kinds that you can get. One has niacinamide in it, but I just have the original. I just like this one better. I feel like the one with niacinamide sometimes makes my makeup like pill a little bit, but this one I've never had that problem, and I really like it. It really keeps my makeup in place more than the Say Glowy Super Gel does, because this one's more of like a gripping primer, and the Say ones are definitely not like gripping. It kind of is just like a good like first layer before foundation, and this will definitely like keep your foundation in place. Like if you're going to a wedding or a special event, then I would definitely use this one. I don't use this one every single day, but I will if I have like a special occasion or something. And then I have one foundation. I haven't really been wearing a foundation too much recently. I'm not sure why. I have just been like using concealer and bronzer, and I've just been skipping foundation. I think it's because since I'm in Florida, I have more of a tan going on, so that's probably why. But I just haven't felt the need to wear foundation every single day. I am wearing foundation today. I'm wearing this one that I'm about to show, but I don't know, I feel like I just found like a really good routine that I don't have to wear foundation, which I honestly love, because I don't love wearing foundation every day, especially for work, because I do my makeup every single day for work, and sometimes foundation can just get like a little bit heavy. But if I am wearing foundation, then I love this Lancome Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint. So it's not really a foundation, it's more of a skin tint, but it has really good coverage. And I have the shade, mine's in the shade Beige 03C Beige, and it's kind of like a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it is like kind of more sheer, so you can get away with getting more of like a darker color. But I really like this, and it does have SPF in it, so that's always good to like double up on sunscreen. I always like to wear another sunscreen, but this is just like extra protection, and the coverage is just really pretty. And this is another Say product. I've just been obsessed with that whole brand recently. I feel like they just have really good products and just clean ingredients and everything. So I actually just picked this up yesterday, and I had to include it in this video because I used it today, and it's so pretty. It's the Say Glow Sculpt Bronze Glow. So these were actually like just released, and I'm pretty sure they're more of like a blush highlight, but I got the darkest shade and I used it as a bronzer today, so you can't really tell, but it was so pretty, and I just really loved the finish of it. And I love the color too, because it's kind of more of like a reddish undertone, so especially for the summer, I just feel like it looked so pretty and natural, and it just had like a really pretty glow to it, because I think it's like a highlighter, but I really liked this. So if you want to try out like one of these for a blush, they have other shades that are lighter. And I think there's even like a pink one too, and I feel like that would be really pretty just to use as like a blush or something, or to add before you put on a powder blush. So next is like a highlighting balm, and this has been my staple in my makeup routine. It's so pretty. It's from the brand Merit. I've really been liking their products too, but this is the Merit highlighting balm in the shade Kava, and it's just this really pretty like champagne-y kind of like, it's like a mix between gold and silver undertones, I feel like, but this is so pretty. I use this every single day. Even if I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup, I love just adding this to like my cheekbones, and it's the prettiest thing ever. I love it. And I don't add it like directly on top of my cheeks like this. I put a brush and like put it on the top, and then I apply it to my cheeks, and I feel like it just works better that way. So I love this. It's so good. Okay, so just 2 more things for makeup. But this is a Rare Beauty blush, and I feel like no one really talks about this shade. It's in the shade Grateful, and it is a very bright red color, and it doesn't have like any pink undertones or anything. Like, it's really just red, and this is like the perfect summertime blush. It gives you like a really natural like sunburnt kind of look. You definitely don't want to go overboard with this because it's very pigmented like all of the blushes are, but I just love it. It's so pretty, and it just looks like you have like a natural little like sunburn on your cheeks, and it just blends out so nicely and is so natural. So I would definitely recommend getting this shade because I feel like no one really talks about this one. I honestly haven't seen anyone on social media talk about this shade before, probably just because of the color, but just use a little bit and it will look really pretty. So this last makeup product is a lip gloss, and it's the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 010 Crystal, and I'm pretty sure this is like the darkest shade that for the lifter glosses, but it's just so pretty. It's like a bronzy gold color, and I feel like this is just like a really good gloss just to throw on, and I feel like this would just look so good with like a tan. I use this one all the time just because I don't really love wearing like a lipstick or anything. I feel like it just doesn't look the best on me, so that's why I like using kind of like a dark lip gloss, so then it gives some color to my lips, but it's not like an actual lipstick. And this just has like the best shine, and it stays for so long. So I love all of the lifter glosses, but I feel like this one is really good for summer. So that's all of the makeup products that I have. So now I have a couple skincare products. Well, actually they're only sunscreens, but I really wanted to show these because I've been obsessed with sunscreens recently, and I love trying out new ones. So I have 3 different ones that I kind of like switch between depending on if I'm wearing makeup or whatever it is that day. But these 2 are tinted, so I'll talk about those in a second. But this one is not tinted. It's the Tula Skincare, what is this called? Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen. It's SPF 30. I'm almost out of this, so I'm gonna have to get a new one when I go to Ulta. But this is just a good like everyday sunscreen. I wear this one if I'm going down to the pool, or I wear this one if I'm wearing makeup, because I don't really want something with a tint if I'm going to be putting a makeup on top of it. I feel like it's just a waste. So I love this one if I'm wearing makeup, and it's just like the perfect sunscreen. It gives a really pretty glow. It definitely does have a glow to it, so if you don't like a sunscreen that is glowy, then this one is probably not for you. It's not matte at all, but I really like it, and I think it's just a good sunscreen. It doesn't have a white cast or anything. It's kind of a weird consistency at first. It's more of like a gel, but it blends in really nicely. So I love this one just kind of like for every day. But if I'm not wearing makeup, or if I'm doing just like a light makeup look, then I have 2 tinted sunscreens. So this one's the Color Science Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield, and this is SPF 50. So this is definitely a higher SPF. And this one is the CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I feel like a lot of people talk about this one, but I don't think I've seen anyone talk about this one, and it is so good. And it's not like that much more expensive than any other normal sunscreen would be. It's probably around the same price point as the Tula one, but I love this one. I think this is my favorite out of all of them. It just gives a really, really pretty glow to your skin. And when I put this one on, it literally looks like I'm wearing like a light foundation because of the tint that it has, and it's so pretty. You can kind of tell like at the top, but I love this one. This one's definitely my favorite. And I do like the CeraVe one too, and this one's also tinted, but this one's a little bit thicker and it's kind of a little hard to blend in. The Color Science one is not hard to blend in at all. It's very, very thin and very easy to blend out. This one is very thick, so it's kind of just like personal preference, whatever you like. But this one, it's definitely a little bit more on the matte side. It's not as glowy. So I really like all of these, and especially living in Florida, I never skip wearing an SPF. Okay, so now I have a couple of body products. So I actually only have a couple, but the first one is this First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser Body Scrub, and it has a 10% AHA, and this is so good for the summer just because it gets like all of those tiny little bumps off your skin. Even if you don't really like have any bumps or anything on your skin, this just makes your legs and arms so soft. And since we're wearing like shorts and dresses and everything, this is just a really good product to have. And you definitely don't want to use this like every single time you shower. I use it like every couple of times just because it can like dry out your skin a little bit, and since it has AHA in it, you don't want to use it too often and over exfoliate. So, and they have a smaller one too if you don't want to like commit to the big size. And this is actually like a good size. Like this is a huge bottle. Even the smaller one is a pretty good size. So I definitely recommend this. And then this is kind of like a random product. It's more of a tool, but this is the Eco Tools dry brush. Any dry brush will work. You can get them at Sephora, Ulta. I think you can even get them at Target. So I love this. I use this not every single time I shower, but I try and use it most times when I shower, and it just makes my skin so soft and smooth. And you want to like go upwards, you never want to go like down. I don't know what the reason is for it, but that's what I saw on TikTok, that you're just supposed to go like up. So when I do it on my legs, I just go up, and my arms, and then I do like my stomach and my back a little bit. But I love this. It really does make my skin so soft. I think there's like other like good benefits to dry brushing. I'm not really sure what they are, but you can probably like look up TikToks, and there's a ton of TikToks about dry brushing. I think it's just really good for your skin. And then I had this product that I forgot to show with all my face products, but this is the Crave Beauty Makeup Rewind, and this is kind of just like an oil cleanser. This is like a staple, especially in the summer, because I'm wearing more sunscreen, and before I wash my face at night, I want to make sure I'm getting all my sunscreen off. And this is just like the perfect like first step in my skincare routine before I wash my face, just to make sure everything is off my face. And this one's so easy to use. It's not like messy or anything, because sometimes balms and like oil cleansers can just be kind of like annoying to use, and they get in your eyes and everything. But this one's really, really good. The only bad thing is that you have to order this online. You can't get it in any store. I wish they sold it at Sephora, but it's only on cravebeauty.com, and they have a bunch of other really good products too. So I would definitely check out their site. They have a lot of good things, especially for summer. And then the last like category is fragrances. So I've been super into trying new perfumes and body mists and everything. So I have a couple that I really like. I have two more like higher end expensive ones, and then I have a more affordable one. This one everyone talks about, everyone uses this. It's the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Body Mist, and there's a body cream, but I ran out of mine, so I don't have the body cream anymore. But both of these products just smell so good. I'm obsessed with this scent, and this is just like the smaller mist. They have a bigger one, but the bigger one is a little bit expensive, so that's why I just have the small one, because it takes a while to go through a whole bottle. You don't need a lot because the smell is pretty strong, so you don't want to go overboard, but it smells really, really good. And then there's also another Sol de Janeiro product that I don't have, but I got it for my mom for Mother's Day. It's the Sol de Janeiro. It's also the mist and the body cream, but it's in the scent Rio. I think that's what it is, Rio Radiance. So it's in like the yellow bottle, and this smells so good, but I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. It doesn't say that it is, but when I bought it at the Sephora, it said it was limited edition, so maybe they are keeping it to be like a full-time product. But this smells so good. It reminds me a lot of the Baccarat Rouge perfume. I have that, and that perfume is so expensive, but it smells amazing, and this reminds me a lot of that scent, and this is like the perfect summer scent, so I wanted to mention this. So if you wanted to get like a good summertime scent, I would recommend this one more than this one, because this is more of like a caramely, like sweeter scent, and this is more fresh for summer. So I loved this one. It smells so good. And then I just have 2 other perfumes. This one is the Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. This is such a good, just like fresh scent, and I don't think this is like you only can wear this one in the summer. It's kind of just like an everyday classic scent. So if I don't know what to wear, then I just wear this one. And this is the mini bottle again, because perfumes are just so expensive, but I really love this one. It's just a good everyday perfume. And then lastly, this is the Tom Ford. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'll have it linked down below. It's like Soleil Blanc. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it, but it smells so good, but it's very pricey. This is like I don't even know if this is the smallest version they have. This is the smallest like travel size, and this was even expensive. So I couldn't get myself to spend money on the actual bottle, but I love this for summertime. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just smells so amazing, just like clean and fresh for summer. So I love this one, and I only have like a tiny bit left, which I'm super sad about, but maybe I'll eventually, when there's a Sephora sale, I'll stock up on a bigger one. But that is all of the products that I had to show. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll have all of these products linked down below just in case you want to check any of them out. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.